right now. Hello, Internet, and welcome back to the Weirdo Watchlist Podcast, the podcast that's slightly off. We are here to talk about movies, and what you're doing is freaking me out.
I was hoping you weren't watching my camera, to be honest.
No, dude,
with
I
you.
was staring at it the whole time.
I was trying to mouth what you were saying.
Yeah.
You know? So then if anybody watched, they're like, wonder who's actually talking.
Who's actually talking?
That's your host, Mikey. I'm your other host, Sam.
I was about to say, and who are you?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm the other host.
How you been?
I've been good, dude. I've been really good. Well, God, I've been throwing money left and right. $3,000 today on a car fix.
Woo.
My transfer case in my car broke. And then about $5,000 in the laundry room of appliances that I had to get in the last 2 weeks. So
Good Lord.
it's only $8,000 of bills
Yeah.
in the last week. So feeling like this podcast really needs to take off. One sponsor could be nice.
I was gonna say and now to plug our Patreon, just freshly announced.
Yeah. So yeah, but I've been good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
How about you?
I've also been good. I have not had to drop that amount of money, but I'm in the process of neutering my cat, and that cost me what was supposed to be $600, but dropped down to $200.
Nice.
Only because when I brought him in, it was just to do some blood work. He's not getting his nuts chopped until the end of the month. But they just wanted to do.
I thought you were gonna say that the balls were so small that they're we can't charge full price.
And my cat's my cat's just like a
$200.
fucking chud. Yeah, yeah.
That's what I was expecting. Well, that's cool.
No.
That's
So nuts still attached. They couldn't do the blood work because he was just worming around the entire time.
Oh, really?
He wasn't scratching or putting up a fight, but he was resisting. Yeah. He doesn't like being held for too long, especially if he's being carried out of a room.
Yeah, the vet's a scary place, man.
Yeah,
and it can get expensive. So.
Yeah, he doesn't hiss anymore, especially now that he's used to the dog. He's never had a reason to hiss. But he hissed at me when I showed him the cat carrier while we were in the office, and I had to put him back in. He was not thrilled to seeing me hold it.
You seem like the type who would hiss at people in middle school. Is it true?
No, I was a brony. I wasn't a furry.
Oh, I did know that. I did know that about you.
Yeah, that's deep cut lore. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
But I was no furry. I was no furry. Don't get it twisted.
I wish the My Little Pony movie was on the Weirdo Watchlist
because you would have. Yeah.
I would have to watch that. It'd be so great to have a conversation about one of those. Are weird. Those are weird enough, right?
Those are weird enough, and it's weird enough that a couple dudes in their 30s are talking about it in 2026. 10 years ago, it would have been the normal thing, but still, 10 years later, I mean, fuck it.
Fuck it, man. It's in the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
So tell me what you have been watching, if not My Little Pony, or have you?
I haven't watched My Little Pony since high school, so I'm good.
What have you been watching then?
I have been watching Star Wars, The Mandalorian, and Grogu.
You did.
I watched it. I just felt like I wanted to be part of the conversation, because I know there's the usual band of critics who are just what's going on here, but then of course the fans on the Star Wars,
saying it's fun.
Internet, it's fun, guys. It's Star Wars and it's fun. But to me,
I'm too cynical to be in that camp. I haven't watched it even, so I'm just basing my opinions about how cynical I am.
It feels like filler episodes for the actual show, where there's no character growth in anybody. It is just here's your assignment, Mandalorian, and then he does it and he comes back. And that's the movie.
So, did you have fun though, or did you not enjoy yourself? Did you have a fun time?
It's not that I had a fun time, but it's also not that I had the worst time. It's Star Wars, and that it's still inherently cool, I think. But it only feels so cool if it feels actually authentic, and not corporate mandated entertainment. Andor, I haven't finished season 2. but Andor is good shit. That's good Star Wars. That feels like real, and it's like good sci-fi world building. Where Mandalorian and Grogu just feels like, yeah, playing with action figures. Look at me,
Yeah.
Dave Filoni putting my cartoon characters on the big screen.
I can see why some people would like that, but I'm not.
Yeah,
That's
again,
not
like
something I care about.
I was locked in for like the first 30 seconds of the movie. It's like
I heard the beginning's the best part.
Mandalorian. I can also agree with that.
Yeah.
But it's also just like the rest of the movie does feel. They got Jabba the Hutt's son, and
Yeah,
like
I saw
he's
some shit. I saw in the gladiator, like in the fucking
he's
arena.
a gladiator fighter, but he's like, I'm not like my dad. Me and my dad, nothing alike. I'm gonna win my freedom, and he repeats that
I wish that
conversation
was
like
his
three.
voice.
It basically is. Jeremy Allen White doesn't do any Jabba the Hutt impression. He just talks into the
Really?
microphone. So it's like,
Oh, weird.
there's no talking like this, you bunga. There's none of that out of him. It's just like you and I having a conversation.
Oh, yucky.
Yeah, it's distracting
I
how
really do
not
want to
into
see
it the movie he is.
It's like a shame. It's a shame on the Star Wars theatrical releases. You know what? I'm more interested in the fact that it made less than $100 million in its opening weekend.
Yeah.
Domestically, and it made, I think, just probably around the same amount that Backrooms made in its opening weekend, which is
such
crazy comparison.
It's such an interesting time where, and specifically these past few weeks of movies, right?
Yeah, right.
Because you have like Obsession, which cost under $1 million to make, and is number 2 at the box office 3 weeks later. Mandalorian and Grogu comes out the weekend after, Memorial Day weekend, which is, in my experience, historically, not a good weekend.
Yeah.
Working at the theater, that nobody ever showed up Memorial Day weekend until Top Gun, and I feel like it's only been Top Gun to break that Memorial Day
crazy
curse. Yeah, like everybody fucking saw Top Gun when it came out.
Yes, they did.
That should
Many
be on.
times,
That should.
people.
Top Gun should be on the
Many
Weirdo
times.
Watch List.
Yeah, truly.
And yeah, and it makes like not an embarrassingly low amount opening weekend, right? I think it did a little better than Solo, but it's Star Wars. It used to be the biggest opening weekend ever, and now 2 independent horror movies beat it out at the box office.
That's
like
crazy.
Obsession has stronger legs than Star Wars, and Obsession is like a rated R horror movie that you've seen that I have not. Tell me about it. Tell me about Obsession.
You have not seen Obsession yet?
I didn't see it yet. No.
It's good. It's really good. Obviously everyone's talked about it. Maybe it's kind of the more Backrooms now, probably, but
again, like box office numbers, Obsession is still in the conversation.
yeah, for sure. It's made by that YouTuber Curry Baker or Barker.
I think it's Baker.
Anyway, he kind of imbues the whole thing with like a sense of youth that I feel like it almost feels like really, really good content. I don't know. That seems like that's a negative, doesn't it? I want to phrase this.
If I'm referring to something as content, it's usually negative.
Yeah. He has this energy to the way he films it that feels very much like somebody who lived on the internet made this movie, and I think that's probably why younger generation is latching onto it so much, because it's like it's very genuine. It is very, very genuine, and I love it. I mean, it's not scary. I was very excited to go into it because I heard one person say, "Oh, it's so terrifying."
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not, but it is. It's like it's good, and it's like it has some good scares, and the whole idea is like creepy, but not that scary. Very funny, very, very funny. Like not in a way that's like obvious, I guess.
Yeah.
But like just watching this girl just be an absolute crazy psycho bitch is very entertaining. So I'd watch it again. I'd watch it
Sure.
many times because it's it was. I wrote that it was a very easy watch in my review, and somebody said easy watch, and I was like, I can't. I mean, like I know like weird shit happened the whole time, but like it was digestible, very very digestible.
Sure.
So I don't know. I think that's why everybody likes it so much. I think that's part of it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you'll see us.
yeah, I still gotta catch it. I think once it hits like, I think like HBO or something, I'll definitely
Yeah.
watch it then.
And it's pretty soon, I think, early June or something, unless they pushed
Really?
it back because it's doing so well. I hope they
I
do
think that
push it
actually
back.
I think that is the case. They like pulled it to like a video on demand premiere date because
Yeah. Anything that gets people in theaters
it's beating
is good.
Star Wars at the box office, and
Yeah.
it's like it's such an insane thing to happen.
You know what's a movie that I did you see Is God Is?
No, I think we talked
Okay.
about it last time though.
Did we?
I think so.
Oh, dude. It's so I loved it. It's great. And it came out I think around the same time Obsession did, but nobody's talking about it. I don't know. But like it got overlooked hard. It's great.
Yeah,
That's all.
my coworker said like he saw it and he was like, basically like yeah, like saying the same thing, but also adding like Sterling K. Brown is like the worst guy, and it's like
Yeah.
great to watch him. Kind of like
Yeah.
get it.
Truly, it's a great any revenge. It's very, very Kill Bill.
Sure.
It's like revenge story, revenge, saga. It's great. I loved it. I think it's made by like Amazon Studios, or like obviously not made by them, but you know what I mean. It's an
Yeah, put out
Amazon
by
movie,
them.
so it'll be streaming within a month probably.
Yeah, sure. Now that's
Check it out.
another one I gotta check out. I got like, I did like, for as much as I've seen these past like few weeks, the weeks beforehand I've missed everything.
Yeah. What else have you? What else have you watched?
I watched
I know one of
Backrooms.
that's
The
the
other
one I was
movie,
gonna say.
the other
That's the one
movie
I,
that's beating Star Wars, also
yes,
by a YouTuber,
great. A 20-year-old.
20-year-old,
That's crazy.
youngest person to have a #1 movie at the box office.
That's crazy. I can't imagine. It's his
Yeah.
child still. I mean,
He's a
God damn,
child. Yeah, he was born in 2006.
like respect, all respect to you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's
I mean,
so young.
the movie is
I haven't watched it.
the movie is really good. So
Yeah.
absolute props to him. He does backroom shit. King Parsons does backroom shit on YouTube, so he knows what he's doing, and yeah, with like I think plenty of like guidance and a script that he didn't write. Fucking turned out a good movie. Me and my wife dug the shit out of it.
Fuck yeah, I've seen almost nothing but good things, except for a few people have said it's overrated, but I'm like, at this
There's
point, how could you not like? It's so buzzed about. Like, you have to be able to put that to the side. Like, it's good. Yes,
there's
it's overhyped. It's
a
talked by everybody.
subset of people on the internet that is growing in numbers, and it makes me a little upset that think the movie isn't good because it doesn't do backrooms the way they want it to. And the thing about the backrooms, there's no set lore to it. It's all just people on the internet pushing ideas into the same umbrella. Where it's just like anyone can write anything the fuck they want about the backrooms, and it's lore. And
Right.
what Kane Parsons did is he just established his own lore independently of everybody else, and pulls it from that into this movie. Yeah. So like a lot of people's dumb criticisms are like they don't do this level, they don't do that level, there's no this, there's no that, and it's all just like some more of like increasingly more like a dumb shit.
Yeah.
They want it to be like so niche and specific to them, but they forget that my parents could fucking see this movie if they saw the trailer and it was like, that looks cool.
Yeah.
This movie is catered to them also. It's not just for the fans, which also drives me up the wall because it's just glup shittoing the whole time. And
It's
then
what?
glup shittoing. It's a term coined by like Star Wars. When a Star Wars character will show up and everybody was like, oh my god, it's Dexter Jester. You know, they got some stupid fucking name. So like, Blub Shido comes from that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's what a lot of people wanted to do with Backrooms instead of, like, have a movie with, like, themes and... What it does really well, like, the Backroom stuff in the movie is done, like, super fucking well, too. Like, the way, like, characters just, like, explore the environment, like, there's, like, a lot of, like... They do this one found footage sequence in the middle of the movie.
Yeah.
And it is, like, some of the best stuff I've seen this year so far. It's, like, truly, like, an effective bit. And I just love seeing the characters just, like, wander around. It feels super eerie. The sound design is also, like, fucking great. They'll have, like, this mysterious cardboard cutout that's just, like, spouting nonsense. And you'll hear it, it'll still be in earshot, like, minutes later, and it's just repeating the same thing over and over again. So there's so many, like, effective moments throughout the movie that I really enjoyed. And it kind of, like, fell apart at the end a little bit.
Yeah.
Where they go, like, a little bit further into, like, deeper lore stuff. Where, like, that just, like, felt like it didn't work for me. But, like, when, like, me and my wife walked out of it, she was like, it kind of, like, felt like the exact same as I did. And she was just like, I don't know, but it still feels like what a Backrooms movie should be, and I think she's right. It's good shit. For the most part, most of the movie, it's really good and pretty damn effective.
Yeah, I'm excited to check it out. I know Jesse wants to see it as well. I feel like it's intriguing enough. I mean, the trailer is intriguing enough to make anybody want to go.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Right about that.
At my showing, I was worried because this is like a movie from the internet, and like pulling in like that crowd of like younger teens who are just like living online these days, don't know social interaction super well. I mean, I'm not so good at it either, but like don't have like theater etiquette. I sound like such a fucking old man. Yells at cloud, but it's a concern I have. It's a concern I have. Going to like a
makes
movie
you sound old too.
That's like so anticipated by the internet.
I don't want to
get chicken jockeyed.
Yeah,
which would be crazy.
Livestock in here, I'm gonna be pissed.
And everybody's like filming the movies with the flash on. I don't want to deal with that. But when I went and saw it, I had no issue, and when the lights went up, I saw, like, a 7- and a 9-year-old in pajamas with their parents.
Sick.
And I was, like, taken aback because it's an R-rated horror movie. But then I thought about it. It's only rated R, really, for language and, like, a little violence.
Yeah.
It's nothing, like, super graphic, but it's disturbing enough, and they keep dropping F-bombs. But I also thought about it again, like, these kids probably told their parents about this movie because they fucking, like, play this shit on Roblox. Like, it is just one of those, like, things, like, everybody under, like, the age of, like, 21 knows all about. So, of course, like, it's popular with the kids.
I wish I was cool.
I wish I was cool, too. Like,
I don't know really anything about creepypasta stuff.
Christ, I grew up like I spent like fucking my like earlier high school days before I was a brony, like into creepypasta. That's like what middle school was for me.
Yeah.
And Jane Schoenbrunn, director of I Saw the TV Glow, has like a really good documentary they put out like a while ago on Vimeo called A Self-Induced Hallucination. It's just a like 75-minute, I think, compilation of Slenderman clips that people have made on the internet, and like it's used to construct this narrative of what kind of just happens on the internet these days, and it's like the best representation of the internet because it is the internet and it's all about Slender Man, and just also like the weird community around it. Like they'll do like epic rap battles of history, Slender Man versus Jeff the Killer, cut into news footage of like the Slender Man stabbings from like 10 years ago, and then cut to Wings of Redemption playing Call of Duty talking about the Slender Man stabbings, all within like a short time frame.
That's wild.
Captures the internet as perfectly as I kind of remember it from that time.
I'll have to watch that.
It's really fucking good. Like,
yeah.
Jane Schoenbrun's like somebody with We're All Going to the World's Fair also hit that perfect,
I need to see that. I don't know why I haven't.
It's really fucking good.
I bet it is.
It's another one that like perfectly captures like kind of like the anxieties of being young on the internet that I felt.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes you just see shit you're not supposed to see and you don't know if it's real or not.
Yeah.
And that kind of is orchestrated pretty perfectly with the World's Fair. That's all. That is on the watch list. We should watch that.
We should. I've been meaning to forever. I just don't know why I haven't.
I saw it a couple of years ago, but yeah, it's really fucking good.
Let me transition here to tell you what I've watched, which is nothing like any of those things.
Yeah.
Sheep Detectives.
Tell me about Sheep Detectives.
It's really good. It made me cry like a little bit, but like 5 or 6 different times. Like never made me sob. This is how I'm rating this movie. It's just how much it makes me cry because that was very important to me. It made me laugh quite a bit. It was about as funny as like Paddington.
All right.
I would say. The CGI talking animals did not annoy me.
Sure.
For the most part. They were really effective and made me feel things. It was like a big cast of, so it's like a big ensemble piece. So like, movie starts with like introducing each sheep, and it's a Hugh Jackman voiceover, and it's introducing each sheep. So you like really get invested in like the whole dynamic of the whole little family, the flock, if you will. And that made me stoked. But I went with my mom, my grandma, and my girlfriend. And on the way home, we were all talking about like who's our favorite character and like which character reminds us of who. And I was like, "This is what it's all about, baby. Like, this is the moment.
This is.
I gotta go to more shit like the Sheep Detectives because it's just so fun. And there's also this whole big cast of like it's like a whodunit, obviously, with sheep, but there's a whole cast of human characters that you get to follow around, and they're all. It's fun. It's very fun. You don't have to follow CGI sheep the whole time. But when you get to God, it's a blast. God, I want to watch it again. I'm looking at the poster right now. It's just
it's
I
one
love
of those.
These guys.
It's like I first saw the poster for it, just like walking by it at like an AMC, and I was like, this could go one of two ways. This could either be like the surprise delight of the year, or just like normal like kiddie fare.
It almost looks like it's like a shitty like Netflix movie.
Yeah,
in a way. Like it could be just crap.
And I saw like star-studded cast. Like everybody who's ever been in a movie is in this movie. But it's also got the director of Minions. So it's like that kind of like petered me away from it. And the trailer, I thought didn't impress me. I was like, this is not looking good. But then it got 100%, like 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. Everybody's crying. It's at a 3.8 on Letterboxd. It is becoming the surprise hit of the year.
Yeah, it's great. And I think it'll stay in theaters a good long run, too.
Yeah.
At least in the one I go to, they keep every family movie forever. But this one, like, it's such an easy watch. I keep saying it, but, like, man, I could watch this any day. Throw this thing on, I'm watching it. I'm happy to watch the Sheep Detectives.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see it. I know I'm going to have to see it.
Yeah, it's like it's not one that begs to be seen in the theater or anything. You know what I mean? Like if you watch it at home, you watch it at home. It's fine. It was fun in the theaters, but not necessary. Yeah, Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman's not even in it. Obviously, I don't know. Spoiler alert.
It's the trailer.
Yeah, he's the one that gets murdered, but so like,
Yeah.
that's what the whole thing's about. So he's not really in it a ton, but God, he's great.
Do they
He's a
give him?
great
Do they give him
actor.
flashbacks?
Um, a
A
little,
few of them.
not really,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
not really. Uh, you actually learn very little about him. But you love him.
This is
You love him,
terrible. This
and
is
you love.
terrible.
I just all the
This is
best, all the
terrible.
best. I miss Sebastian hanging out with Woolly Eyes, man. I want to hang out with all of them, man. They're great. The little snow, the winter lamb. Oh my god, fuck, man. I'm gonna cry right now just thinking about it. Anyway,
I
yeah,
got.
go see it. Go see it.
I got
What you got?
one. I got another movie I can talk about.
Tell me.
One that I paid $6 to rent
Oh boy.
because William H Macy was in it, and it's about a demon that possesses people on a runaway train. It's called Speed Demon,
Heck.
and it's a nuns gotta exorcise people on a runaway train. And I was like, this is like the stupid movie of the summer. It did not get a theatrical release. I think it premiered in the Philippines and went straight to video.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm waiting to hear your at least what if it was good or bad. I can't
it's
just by the title alone.
it's pretty bad. It's expectedly bad,
Damn.
but
Okay.
it's silly.
The premise kicks ass.
It does kick a little ass.
Yeah.
But
What year is it from?
it came out like a few days ago.
Oh,
It came out this week. This is a new movie I'm talking about.
I see.
Yeah.
It's worth $6.
Yeah, that's why it costs $6 because it's brand spanking new.
Yeah,
But
I see.
yeah, it's some of the most awkward dialogue I've heard in a movie in quite a long time. Like
Yeah.
nothing feels like it was written for it was written by a human. Not to say like like sounds AI generated, but like a human being didn't write it. It feels like an alien wrote it, right? And they have like this because like I'm gonna go full send on spoilers for this thing. But William H Macy, he's the main priest from the Vatican, and he dies about 30 minutes in. So it is up to the nun to exorcise these demons. But in Catholicism, you can't do that. Nuns can't do anything. They can't be priests. Women can't be priests. Women can't exercise. Women can't do that. And that gets brought up a lot in the movie. It's just like, what do you mean a woman can't exorcise a demon? It feels so heavy-handed. And it feels like it was written like in 2016, which is also why I kind of don't believe it was written by an AI. Because it feels like such
Passion project.
it feels like such a dated way of having that conversation. And like it's extremely heavy-handed in its delivery too, where it almost feels like sarcastic. That's like the real issue I have with it. It just feels it just adds to how awkward the whole thing is too.
Damn.
But but I will say there is a section in the movie that did make me laugh a lot. They do like this weird like you ever see Insidious how they go into like the ghost room?
Okay, yeah.
They do a similar thing like that with the priest and the nun and the demon, where they just go into like the cabin just turns completely dark. There's no sound. It's just them talking, and the demon kind of like pulls apart the air and like peekaboos from like an awkward distance where it just doesn't. It feels like a Tim and Eric bit, just
Yeah.
on a visual level. And so he like pulls apart the curtain, and just goes like, "Hello, it's me." And there's no backing audio to this. There's no music. There's no like white noise or anything. It is just silence. So the vibe it gave me was that shitty IMAX trailer they did for The Mummy, like 10 years ago.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, no, it's like it's like they put out a trailer for The Mummy, but they didn't have all the audio mixed in, so it was just isolated screams and grunts the whole time. And it was possibly the funniest mistake that movie could have made. It's the only thing. Yeah.
The movie sucked ass.
It really does suck ass. I'm glad it's not on the Weirdo Watch list.
I wouldn't. I would quit. No, I would never. I'm so sorry. I wouldn't even joke like that. I will never quit. I'm gonna watch all of them. Every single fucking movie on this thing.
Even if it's The Mummy 2016. You heard it here first. Tyler put it in.
Honestly, yeah, I guess I could rewatch it. Maybe it'd be fun.
I rewatched it. I rewatched it like a year ago. It's still bad. The only saving grace is it's under 2 hours, but the movie is still just not good by any metric. But back to Speed Demon.
Oh, that's what it was called. I was trying to think of what the fuck movie you were talking about.
Yeah, I got lost in my own train of thought thinking about The Mummy. I totally forgot I was talking about Speed Demon this whole time.
Speed Demon.
But anyway, the movie ends. The nun saves the day. Hip hip hooray! And then gets called to a meeting with the Pope himself. And this also tripped me up because I think they did have an American guy play the Pope. He didn't do any like sort of accent, so that also worries me that this movie was written fairly recently, giving way towards it being computer written. But the Pope promotes her to be an exorcist, breaking the gender stereotypes, and it does it in a normal way at this point. But the next job she's assigned to, she gets greeted by I think the secretary of like Homeland Security, and she gets told not to like go too far, not to go too damaging this time. She's a little reckless, and she asks like, how reckless can I get? And they say that the job is the President of the United States. You need to go as reckless as you can to save the day. So if there's a sequel, she gets to exercise the president. And that's how the movie ends.
Well, it sounds like a bad time.
It's a little bit of a bad time. But it's 93 minutes. But you shouldn't pay $6 to watch it.
I'm not gonna. Thank you for letting me know.
The sillier moments...
I wonder if people are watching it. Are other people watching it? Or do you just watch it because of Will...
My coworker told me about it because he was like he recognized this would be slop I'd appreciate, and I do a little bit. It's not the worst movie of the year, but it's the second worst movie of the year.
What is worse?
The Mortuary Assistant, based off the video game that not many people have played. It's got like a cult audience with like horror gamers, but most people
should have been as big as Backrooms.
It could have been, but that one's just a fucking like stinker. That one's just dreadfully boring and uninspired.
Worst movie of the year.
Yeah, I don't know what'll beat it. I don't think I'll find anything that'll beat it. If I'm being real, because then I have to like seek something worse out.
I haven't watched anything, I don't think, bad in a while. I watched that new Yorma from Lonely Island. He made a movie called Over Your Dead Body. I watched that, and it was just okay. Wasn't bad, though. Definitely wasn't bad. Sure wasn't good. I don't know. I don't think I liked it. I don't even have anything to say about it. I just wanted to tell you I watched it. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I also like, that's kind of also a half reason why I watched Speed Demon, because I was like, I haven't seen enough bad movies this year, or movies that I don't like. I need to like, sometimes you gotta eat your vegetables and slop to really appreciate the good shit you get.
Sometimes. Maybe I should watch some shit ass movies soon.
That's what, my wife's in the same boat, because like she doesn't watch movies as often, and if she does watch a movie, it's generally gonna be a pretty good movie. So her Letterboxd bell curve looks a little fucked up, and she kind of hates it. Once like even things out a little bit, and I was like, I gotta watch more bad movies, and I was like, you're talking to the right guy.
Yeah.
But then she has to watch a bad movie, which is very unmotivating to do sometimes.
Yeah.
To someone who doesn't appreciate like just choosing to watch some slop, right? Like picking a movie like Geostorm on purpose because it's gonna be stupid is sometimes difficult.
Geostorm. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
is sometimes difficult.
Ah.
I did get her to watch Snakes on a Plane though.
Yeah, okay. You could do that one. That one's good.
I didn't think so, but
it's good bad.
Good bad.
It's good bad.
It has its charm. I appreciate it.
Snake on a plane. It's
got snakes on a plane. Gives what it promises.
All right. Did you watch anything else? You want to get to this movie of the week? That's
really it. I'm ready for the movie of the week. What's the movie of the week? What did I pick last week? The movie of the week is
Pusher from 1996 by I don't even know who it was by.
Nicholas Winding Refn.
Yes, and it's a trilogy. Did you watch the whole thing? All three?
No, I just watched the one.
Okay, I just watched the one as well, obviously.
Yeah.
1996 Pusher. I freaking just finished it right before we came onto this thing. So, first off, I gotta shout out Mads Mikkelsen. Fucking leaves
family
us too
favorite
early in this movie.
Family favorite.
I really wish it would have brought him back and told us kind of what happened.
He is in the second one.
Oh.
And he's the lead.
Makes me want to watch it.
He's the lead. Yep.
Is it supposed to be good, or is the reviews good?
Well, the subtitle of the movie title itself is Pusher 2 with Blood on My Hands, and that's pretty cool.
That is kick-ass. I'm interested. Okay, I am interested.
Yeah, it's taken forever to load on my computer, but he's definitely is the lead of the movie.
Oh, incredible. Okay. Well, good. If you can't tell, I liked the movie. I liked the first one. Yeah. What did you think?
I definitely enjoyed it like quite a bit too. It has like it is kind of like, I mean, it follows like a guy who like owes money all over town, right? He owes money to his like main dealer because he like fucks up jobs and people don't pay him, so he's like he already owes like 50 grand on like already, and then one botched job later, which was pretty cool. Them running through like Copenhagen. I think that's where this movie takes place.
Yeah, sweet.
But yeah, they're running through Copenhagen, and it's just all like shot like guerrilla style. They're just like all running, just hoofing it down the road, and lost my train of thought just like that. But
beautiful.
Yeah. It moves kind of like the same premise as like Uncut Gems. That's where I'm going with this. Yeah, where it is just a guy with financial troubles doing his best to solve it, but what Pusher does that I really appreciate compared to Uncut Gems, it gives this character time to like stop and just go to bed.
Yes.
You know,
and
like
sit with him for a little bit.
I fucking love Uncut Gems. I like Uncut Gems more than Pusher.
Yeah.
And like part of the reason I love Uncut Gems is because it does not give you a moment's rest. It just keeps propelling you further and further with Adam Sandler. But it is very refreshing to see that done much more at a relaxing pace with Pusher. It's still like the same beats, him, you know, like getting hassled by cops, other junkies, threatening to get his knees busted. But you get to see him at the end of the day just sitting in bed, just smoking a bit of weed, trying not to crash out. Yeah, he's a big movie guy.
I liked that. That bit.
Watching a shitty Johnny Depp movie. What could it have been? I don't know.
Yeah, you really watch this guy spiral and really circle the drain. I mean, fucking.
Yeah, again, like
his life is totally getting just absolutely
there's like
thrown in the shitter, and we're along for the whole ride.
there's like several moments where like yeah, like that fucking big Slavic guy will like show up, threaten to like fucking like rip his legs off. And then you just get like a couple minutes with him in the car after just staring at the ceiling of his car, and you can tell he's just stressed the fuck out, and he just cannot figure out a way out of this situation. It's like he genuinely looks stressed the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like it's moments like that, and moments where he is just such a piece of shit boyfriend too, because like they'll be going to the vet, and he just got fucking like a knife put up to his throat. He's stressed. He owes 200 grand to this guy. He can't get the money. He needs it in 2 hours. And then his girlfriend's like, "Are we going to the vet?" And he's just like, "Get the fuck out." Which is like, he's a terrible fucking guy, terrible fucking boyfriend throughout the movie, even in that moment too. But you also kind of get it a little bit. Like, this guy cannot just deal with anything.
Nothing. He doesn't stop. He doesn't fucking stop. He got way too much anger.
Yeah.
And like fucking, he's literally barely keeping it together. And goddamn, he won't even hug his own mother.
Won't even hug his own mother. Yeah. He really is like a shit person.
He is.
Leading more credence to it being like proto Safdie brother movie.
Yeah. I watched this with so I watched the first 40-ish minutes, and then when I started rewatching it again, Jessie was with, and she had no idea what was going on in the movie, but she's like, "I fucking hate this guy. This guy's a total fucking dick." And I was just like, yeah, he is. But I was just like, there is something that like, because maybe it's just he's the main character, but there's something that you're like kind of rooting for him. He does nothing to deserve that. Nothing to deserve me wanting him to succeed, but
yeah,
man, I hope something works out for him. But God, what if he makes every bad choice, man? He takes his friends at gunpoint and robs them, beats on his girlfriend for kissing him too much. Man, some of that shit was hard. Like, damn, he's got bad anger issues, and the way like this whole thing is filmed, like that guerrilla style you were saying, really adds to like just this horrible anxiety inducing. I love that it just would follow him, like walking away from something crazy happening. Like it would be like this big moment, and then it would just follow him walking away, or just stay on him for a little bit and just let you ruminate with, you know, what is he feeling? Is he sad when he was walking away after beating Mads Mikkelsen's ass? Like
like he was like walked out of the pub, just cry. Blood on his face, about to fucking cry. Several times he looks like he's like so close, like he's on like the verge of tears from just being so overwhelmed and stressed. Like when he's like in the police station earlier too, before that, or he finds out like, could his best friend have just fucking ratted on him for something, right? He you know, like maybe he faked that ankle sprain when he did that high kick, and it was like that's why he stayed in the car, you know.
Did you happen to hear if there's a meme from this movie of him yelling "fuck"?
I feel like I think because I know the scene where he just like repeatedly yells it, slams it.
No, when he's in jail. When he's in jail, he's in there for a little bit and he's quiet for a second, and then he just yells the word "fuck," and it sounds just like this fucking common like meme ass noise. Fuck. You know that one? Sounded just like it.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I'm gonna find it.
You're gonna find it.
Okay.
One thing I did like too, again, like dialing it back to how this movie is shot too. Again, just on the streets, guerrilla. There's a scene where he's like talking to the Swede for the first time, like in that alley, and they're like filming towards the street, so you still see people passing by. There's one guy walking his dog who's like beaming at the camera. He is looking at like what he probably thought was a real drug deal, and he's just eyeballing the camera as he's walking by.
Yeah.
He's like looking forward, looking back at the alley, and I just like saw that and was thinking, just like he probably thinks that's like a real drug deal happening. This dude's probably gonna call the cops if he's brave enough.
If he's a cop, if he's a cop dog.
Yeah.
Ooh, canine, if you will.
Yeah, and like one thing I did love too is just like when he like that first botched job he gets with like he's completing the deal for the Swede and like cops show up and they have to like
runs.
Yeah, like he runs and he's hoofing it down the street. You also get everybody like turning and looking too. And I feel like obviously like they see somebody with a camera. I'm sure they'll like a little bit more obvious, but like moments like that in movies are always kind of like a little cool. I think they do a similar bit in the movie 964 Pinocchio, where that's shot guerrilla style in Tokyo. That's an insane movie. I might also be on the watch list if we want to watch that. It's got like a vomit scene that feels like it just will not end.
Hell yeah!
It's an insane moment. I do recommend the movie though.
You know the gangster that Frank owes the money to, the main amount of money to in this movie. He looks so familiar, but he's the guy from Triangle of Sadness. Have you seen that?
I did, yeah.
He's the old he like makes like, what does he make, like weapons or something? He's like super rich and he's just like this eccentric old man. That's the same guy.
He's also the fucking stand-in for Benjamin Netanyahu and Superman.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. He's the president of fucking Garbage-stan.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I don't see that on here. I must have to click into IMDb. I liked him. I liked him a lot in this movie. I liked him in the other movies.
I think he leads the third movie.
in
the Pusher movies, Pusher 3.
Oh,
I think
he's
he's
in the second one too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Was it Pusher 2
apparently
or 3
Pusher's leaving Tubi in 4 days.
That's a good thing we watched it.
Yeah. And they have Pusher 3, but not Pusher 2,
I think they do have Pusher 2 because I got an email from Tubi, hey, you should watch Pusher 2. And I was like, I might.
Oh, fuck. I typed in Pusher and it just came up with Pusher and Pusher 3 and then a bunch of other shit.
I had the same thing happen to me.
Weird. I don't know what I was going to say about Pusher.
I'm trying to think too. There is like the one scene where like the dude like fucking like the one guy he thinks he can ask about like getting the money, right? At least a little bit of money, right? Somebody who owes him, and he's like, I don't have it. And then they're like, if you don't have it, we're gonna make you rob a bank. How about that? And they give him like the shotgun. Yeah, and that dude's also just freaking out,
Oh, that poor guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks like a fucking nervous wreck, the poor bastard. And then he just fucking kills himself right then and there. I mean, I would do if I found myself in that situation.
Well, I just clicked on that guy because I just have it pulled up. He's junkie number 1 in the movie. He's played by a guy named Thomas Bo Larson. I clicked on him.
Yeah.
He's in The Celebration. He's in The Hunt with Mads Mikkelsen and Another Round with Mads Mikkelsen.
The Celebration, a podcast favorite. Another Round, a personal favorite. I'm scared to watch The Hunt because it looks like a depressing movie.
Yeah, it's not really a great time. It's just uncomfortable. You're like, if that could happen to somebody, damn. You're just like, because you get to see the perspective of what really happens, and then so you just watch this man get canceled as fuck.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he has no control because this kid's just lying for no reason, just because she's scared to tell the truth now because it made a big. That's the whole movie. If that isn't intriguing, you want to watch that for 90 minutes, go ahead.
That's why I'm like staying away from it, because I know it's about a guy who gets called a pedophile even though he's not, and no one believes him.
Yeah. Yep. His life goes spiraling down the drain. Not exactly like Frank's, but in a different way. in a different way. I really liked Frank though. I really liked I liked following him around. He reminded me of some people that I know, but obviously like an extreme, like just some shyster ass people that I know, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, this is basically them. This is them on the most extreme level. Oh man, just following a fucking shyster.
Yeah.
Doesn't it kind of make you want to be a gangster? Huh?
Not
Rip
really.
some,
It looks, I couldn't handle it.
yeah,
Like
rip people's kneecaps out.
you saw like the scene where he's like wrecking that dude's shop. He looks like he's not having fun doing it, and
I know he
I'd
doesn't
feel the
want
same
to.
way. Yeah, he really doesn't want to. He's not really a confrontational guy, unless he's got a baseball bat. Um, but one thing I did appreciate too, especially like the end of this movie, it could have just been him, yeah, like getting his kneecaps busted and like thrown into the fucking like river, right?
Yeah.
But like he promises his girlfriend, like, yeah, we're gonna go to Spain. We're gonna ditch town, start over.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, he gets a deal done. He's like, nah, we're not gonna do that anymore. No need,
What
no need.
idiot.
So she takes the money and
What?
runs. And then now he's fucked again. You see that in his eyes. You see like how fucked he is. And then the movie just ends right there.
Yeah. Cuts between them. Yeah. Man. I liked the ending a lot.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he had like this like almost like fantasy getaway, like he could actually get away from this. This is one last chance
Yeah.
to go with this girl, and they both can just start clean slate, and he just chooses not to.
Yeah, because he's
Chooses
like,
not to.
yeah, own selfish reasons.
He
It's
doesn't
like,
make good choices.
I've got the
Ever.
money. I don't have to move. And yeah, I mean, he acts like a selfish prick like most of the movie anyway. So like, final comeuppance in a way.
Yeah.
But
Oh man.
yeah, I enjoyed it. Does it belong on the watch list? I don't really think so.
I mean, the guerrilla style I could see, but like,
But again, you can just accost that to like low budget filmmaking. This is like,
yeah,
it's the director's like first movie too, so it's not like he's got like like a Michael Bay budget to work with, or even like a Drive budget to work with.
yeah.
Or he is
You're right.
like,
There was like a couple times in the movie where it had this tinge, I think, of weirdness, like literally just the tiniest bit. I'm like, okay, maybe this is kind of. I'm always obviously when I'm watching it thinking, why is this on the watch list? And there was a couple times where I'm like, maybe it's kind of this vibe, but it never committed to any of that tinge. It was just
yeah,
like more of a happy happenstance. Like, but no, I think you're right. I think it doesn't really belong. It's not weird enough to be
maybe
a
it's
weirdo.
because it's part of like this whole trilogy that we haven't
Yeah,
finished. Maybe it's like a package deal.
yeah. Maybe you really gotta have all three, but I don't know what
Yeah, I don't know what
it
to
could
expect out
possibly
of the other
change.
ones.
Yeah. So I say no. I'll say no, and
I'll
I'm too
stick with no
lenient
too. Yeah.
sometimes. I'm too lenient sometimes, and I think this time we just put our foot down. We need to clear out the list.
Yeah.
We need to make it a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
I'm glad I watched it though. What do you give it out of 10
Eight
or
out
out of
of 10.
5? What do you want to do?
8 out of 10. 4 out of 5.
That's math. I'm gonna match you right there. I'm gonna match it. 8 out of 10. 4 out of 5.
Hell yeah, dude.
2 out of 3.
The math ends there. You can't divide by
I
5.
I can't do it. I
Can't do it. Impossible.
Yeah, I really liked it. I want to watch the other ones now, especially now that I know, because I was a little bit bummed that you didn't get to know anything about Mads Mikkelsen. The girlfriend says that he's alive, like, or says like, I heard you beat him up. He's not doing well, or you hurt him really bad, but he didn't say kill him. So I'm like, okay, he's not dead, but doesn't ever, I don't think ever say anything. So you got to watch the whole other movie, I guess. I'm invested. I'm doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it too a little bit.
Tattoo respect on the back of my head.
I thought about doing that too, right? My hairline's not doing the best these days as I age, right? And
Yeah.
I know at some point I will have to commit to just being bald. I'm not going to do like hair medication or hair plugs, right?
Yeah.
This is God's plan. So
God's
I thought about
plan.
it, like at some point I will have to fully commit. bald by choice, and I thought, like, I could also get respect tattooed on the back of my head, right? That'd be tough.
You really could.
It could, but I don't know if I'd pull it off or not. What do you got for the next episode? Tell me about that.
Okay, the next episode we are going to be watching the movie 2021's The Timekeepers of Eternity. I know almost nothing about it except for I think it's available on YouTube for free.
Tom Holland directed it.
I don't.
A different
Did
Tom
he?
Holland. The
Okay.
director of Child's Play, Fright Night, a couple Stephen King things. And somebody else who does, like... not a lot. Not a lot of new stuff I recognize. Good lord. Alright. The Timekeepers of Eternity, 2021. In this mesmerizing experimental film, already off to a weird start, a Stephen King television movie is compressed and transformed through hypnotic black and white collage animation that meticulously reconstructs and reshapes its supernatural drama to an eerie and profound effect.
Cool filmmaking, it sounds like, and that's good enough for me.
And what Stephen King movie could it be? Is it, if it's gonna... This might be a remake of The Langoliers, in a way. It is!
Cool.
I'm looking at every person on the cast, and they're all from The Langoliers, which is like... famously a pile of shit.
Really?
Yeah. I remember hearing a lot of people talk shit about this one because it has, like, terrible special effects. Like, it's just, like, a lot of raw animation that never got finished.
Uh-oh.
And it looks awful. But even by, like, 1995 standards. It was a TV movie, I think, too. Yeah, it's
okay.
Oh, no, it's a 3-hour TV movie. And this gets compressed to an hour.
Well, hopefully it's better then.
I'm sure it will be. It seems to be aggregatedly rated higher.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this, actually, a little bit. This sounds kind of cool. Especially with the movie they picked.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, do you have any final thoughts for this episode?
Oh, no.
No? I got
No
nothing
more.
either. So, with that, thank you everybody for watching and listening to the Weirdo Watchlist Podcast, the podcast that's slightly off. Be sure to rate, like, comment, and subscribe to us on the Spotify and the YouTube. That's the only two places we're at. Good luck, Apple elitists. Thank you everybody for watching, and good night.